Greetings and good day, cow folk. This is Sir I Shat on you with another Red Dead Online tips and tricks. Today, I will be covering the new profession roles Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector. Now, even though you can level just one at a time, they do play very well off each other. In the Trader role, you will fill up your camp with materials and supplies, then have to wait for crypts to produce your goods. The Bounty Hunter role is a nice, lucrative way to pass the time while crypts works. And then the Collector role. This pairs well with almost anything else you do, as it just adds more profitable items that you can find. So, to start off, let's discuss the Bounty Hunter profession. This profession is well suited for players who enjoy posseing up and riding around free roam, doing stranger missions and such. Though bounty hunting does not have as much of the variety as stranger missions, it does pay a whole lot better, and it's the only profession that the missions will pay you gold as well. Though payment is still based on how long the mission took, so you'll find yourself standing around to burn down the timers a whole lot. So to get started as a bounty hunter, simply visit the bounty board in Rhodes, and there you can purchase your very own bounty hunting license. Now, when you first start out as a bounty hunter, your bounty targets are most commonly easy single target bounties with low payouts. So to rank up faster, I would recommend joining a friend's posse who is already higher ranking bounty hunter. That way you can do higher paying bounties and he'll get the help to do them. Also, just to give you the heads up, bounties with more targets obviously pay more, and the more dollar signs you see next to a poster, the more you'll get paid for each target. Then there are also the legendary bounties. These bounties will send you into a private mission with you and your posse and pay a decent amount more. So let's take a quick look at some of the fun toys and perks you'll unlock as you rank up the bounty hunter. First, right off the start, you will unlock the reinforced lasso. This lasso will hold enemies for a bit longer than the old lasso, but they can still break free. Of course, if you time your knockouts right, you can keep them tied up much longer. And then, at rank 5, you'll unlock the tracking arrow recipe. These arrows are quite nice. They're non-lethal, and after you shoot a target, it will leave a green trail for you to track. And it will reduce their energy so they don't get very far. I've personally never had a bounty escape once it's been tagged with a tracking arrow. And when hunting with the tracking arrow, the arrow will not damage a pelt no matter where you hit it. The tracking arrow does require flight feathers and a scent gland to craft, but don't worry, there is a beaver dam located here, which is a great place to gather both ingredients as it has tons of beaver, muskrats, and ducks. Then at rank 10, you will unlock the bolas and bounty wagon. The bounty wagon is nice for bounty hunting. You can call it to your location and then toss multiple bounties in the back. And no, they cannot escape or be freed. Though, if you do crash your wagon, they will all escape. And no, you cannot toss your friends in the back unless they are your current bounty target. Now, the bolas are fun. You can quickly throw them to temporarily hold a target, but do be careful. If your target does manage to escape before you hogtie them, your bolos will be destroyed. And then there are all the nifty skills that you'll unlock, such as focus. This skill will make it so that your bounty target as well as their trail both glow red when viewed through Eagle Eye. You'll also get the ability to use your Eagle Eye while galloping or sprinting. And of course, the ability to duck when on horseback so that you can avoid bullets. And then of course, the fun and amazing gun spin tricks. And just like with all the other professions, you'll unlock a new horse and saddle. The profession saddle and horses are nice, but which one is best for you is all personal preference. Just like all the other cosmetic styles that you'll be unlocking as you rank up. Next up, the trader role. This is a great role for those who enjoy hunting and playing solo, where as you rank up as a bounty hunter, it would get harder and harder to make the full possible income without a posse the trader profession allows you to make the maximum earnings even when you're playing solo. A legitimate trader can earn around $200 an hour plus whatever you can earn while Crips is crafting the goods. I say legit trader because the trader role can be exploited to make thousands of dollars every hour. If you would like to learn more about this exploit, hit subscribe. You can find that and more on my page. But here, I will be covering the legit trader profession. To start, the trader profession, check your mail for a letter from Crips. He will be asking you to meet him at the Valentine General Store. Once you have started the honorable profession of a trader, you will then need to keep Crips stocked with all the materials and supplies he needs in order to have him craft goods for you to sell. And unfortunately, you must also have your camp set up because he will not be crafting any goods when you're a member of another posse. Now, you can buy the supplies or you can do a short mission to refill your supplies. And when you do this, you will get a small amount of materials from the resupply missions. And you can also get a small amount of materials from various free roam trade events. But most of your materials will come from hunting and then donating the carcasses to Crips at your camp. Now for the nitty gritty. Is it worth it? What will you unlock? Well, at the start, the value of the goods created by Crips versus the price you could have gotten them selling to a butcher is not much more. And you'll have to do a mission to sell, risking your entire hard-earned amount of goods at the end. But fear not. Once you achieve Trader Rank 11, it all changes. First of all, you get a lot more materials for each perfect carcass you turn in. And you can buy both the large delivery wagon from Crips Outfitters and the hunting wagon from your catalog. Now, I know they are expensive, but they pay for themselves. A small one-barrel load can only sell for $80 some, but a large 4-barrel load of goods can sell for $625, meaning 2 large deliveries will pay for the wagons. And Crips will create 1 barrel of goods every 50 minutes if he's stocked. It will also take about 3 resupply missions or about $60 to pay for them in order to fill your goods up. Now then, onto the hunting wagon. This wagon is slow and hard to maneuver, making it not very good for getting around or hunting with. But what does make it useful is that it can serve as a mobile storage unit. Any goods you place in your wagon will be safe even if your wagon is destroyed or you log out. So anytime you're riding around doing missions or hanging out with your friends and their posses and you happen to get a perfect carcass, call in your wagon, load it up, then bring back in your horse and you can have it safe for when you return to your camp and you can donate it to Crips. A hunting wagon can hold 4 large carcasses, 2 small carcasses, and a whole lot of pelts, with some of the large pelts like alligator counting as a small pelt and being able to stack. And with the amount of materials a perfect carcass gives you after rank 11, you'll be able to keep Crips fully stocked, no problem. Okay, so other than the wagons, what else do you get? Well, at rank 6, you'll unlock a larger ingredient satchel, and at rank 13, a larger materials satchel. Now, of course, you will also unlock a saddle and some new horses. I do recommend getting at least one of the new profession saddles, but which one is purely up to you. And the horse is nice, but like always I say, what horse you ride is all personal preference for you. You will get some cosmetic styles and a hammer that can be used as a melee weapon. A weapons locker. I personally don't have any use for it, but you might. And of course, the stew pot. This is an amazing camp addition. For just 3 large game meat, you can make a stew that will feed your entire posse, giving you all gold core stats. To get started as a collector, you're first going to need to visit Madame Nazar. She's a traveling gypsy lady that moves around every day, but she can sell you everything you need to get started as a collector, including some maps to help you find these rare collectibles. Now do keep in mind you do not need the maps to find the collectibles, and they will cut into your profits when you buy them. But I do recommend you always keep at least one map on you, because when you complete a map from Madame Nazar, it will also reveal to you her location on your map. Now, do bear in mind it's going to take some searching. You have to zoom in close enough that you can see the individual shops on your map. So here's a quick map of all the different locations I know of that Madame Nazar has appeared. Once you get started as a collector, the first 5 levels can be very slow, and traveling between each search spot can take forever, and fast traveling there will just eat up all of your profits. Of course, if you got the time and the cash to spare, go for it. But I would recommend just keep doing whatever it is you enjoy doing, but keep an eye open for those new collectibles, and always remember to search the corpses. Once you do hit level 5, you can then buy the metal detector. And if you haven't bought it already, you definitely want to get the shovel now, because finding valuables will be easier than ever. Whenever you're traveling from point A to point B, just pull out your metal detector and it will constantly keep going off. It'll just keep beeping on you over and over again, and as soon as it does start beeping, you can get off your horse and you can follow those buzzes to your new collectible location that you can dig up. And of course, once you do start looking for these collectibles, it may feel like it's taking forever to complete your first collection set. But don't worry, fear not. Once you've completed one set, you have tons of leftover other parts for other sets as well as that set, and those sets will just start being completed faster and faster, giving you more and more income. And of course, because of how this profession works, it's just going to be adding a nice bonus of cash, gold, and experience points to almost anything it is that you like to do, whether it's missions or hunting or just searching. But either way, you're getting a nice additional bonus profit, so I highly recommend anyone, if you can, you get this profession. Alright, so now let's take a look at what you will be unlocking as you rank up in the collector role. First off, at rank 6, you will get a larger provision satchel, and then at rank 16, a larger valuable satchel, allowing you to collect and hold more. And of course, at rank 12, you will learn how to collect your herbs from horseback, making it much easier and more convenient to keep stocked on those herbs. As you rank up, you will also of course unlock abilities and supplies to make collecting faster and easier. The metal detector and shovel are a must-have for any collector, as I've already explained. Then, the refined binoculars can help you survey an area with an eagle eye style vision and zoom in on questionable areas. They can be useful for both collecting and hunting, but are not needed. And at rank 10, you'll unlock the horse lantern. This lantern illuminates a small area around you, but more importantly, makes you highly visible to enemy players from a far off distance. And after that, it's mostly going to be some cosmetic items you're unlocking. Some outfits, a saddle, some new horses. Yes, the new horses are nice, but nothing that's so absolutely amazing. It's a must-have over the other rank unlock horses that you can get from the stables. Well, this is Sir I Shat on you. I hope you have enjoyed this video, or at least found it informative. And if you have, please remember, hit subscribe, and you all have a wonderful day.